Today we are going to be talking about overtime. Employees who work overtime spend extra hours at work and they receive extra pay at a higher rate of pay for the time that they work beyond the normal hours. Some overtime pay includes time and a half. So time and a half pay refers to a worker being paid 1.5 times the normal rate of pay. Double time means the worker is getting paid 2 times the normal rate of pay. Double time and a half means the worker is paid 2.5 times the normal rate of pay. An employee's gross wage is the amount paid before tax is taken out. Let's jump into some questions. Question 1. Calculate the following overtime payments. So somebody is working 3 hours at time and a half when the hourly rate is $8.54. So if they are working 3 hours at time and a half, I times the 3. Remember, time and a half means 1.5 or 1.5. So 3 hours at 1.5, and we want to times that by their hourly rate of pay, $8.54. If we times all of that together, we work out how much they earn. 3 times 1.5 times $8.54. And they get $38.43. Okay, let's do part C. We want to calculate the overtime pay if they do 5 hours at time and a half and 1.5 hours at double time when the hourly rate is $16.50. So 5 hours at time and a half. Okay, so we have 5 hours at time and a half, and if we times that by their hourly rate of pay, that would be how much they get for their time and a half pay. Plus, they're doing 1.5 hours at double time. So we times that by 2 for double time, and we times that by $16.50. Okay, because we have 2 different lots of rates of pay here. So I've got the 2 different sections. So this is my time and a half pay, and this is my double time pay. Okay, so you don't need the brackets when you type them in your calculator, but I just find that it helps to see the 2 different sections when you're setting out your working out. So 5 times 1.5 times $16.50 plus an hour and a half times 2 for double time times $16.50. All right, that's $173.25. All right, so question 2A. Calculate the following total weekly wages. So somebody's working 38 hours at $12.50. So they're going to get 38 times $12.50 for that. Plus, they work 2 hours at time and a half. So 2 hours, time and a half, times by their hourly rate, which is $12.50. So their normal pay is the first bracket and their overtime pay is the second bracket. So let's work that out. 38 times $12.50 plus 2 hours at time and a half times $12.50. So that's $512.50. Okay, so let's skip over a few questions down to question 5. Jeff is a waiter in a restaurant and works 8 hours most days. Calculate what he earns for 8 hours work on the following days. So let's just start with the Monday. So on a Monday, he receives the award rate of $8.60 per hour. So 8 hours at the normal rate of pay would be 8 times by $8.60. 8 times $8.60, he gets $68.80. Okay, a Saturday when he's paid time and a half. So he's doing 8 hours, but he's getting paid time and a half, and then I times it by $8.60. 8 times time and a half times $8.60. $103.20. Okay, so that's probably enough of those. Let's skip down the bottom here. So 8 is a challenge question. It's quite tricky. Let's have a look at number 9. Santiago is a baker who works only on weekends. On Saturday, he earns time and a half for the first 4 hours and double time after that. On Sunday, it's all double time. If the baker's award for normal working hours is $16.80 per hour, how much does he earn in a weekend when he works from 7:30 p.m. to 3 p.m. 7:30 on Saturday to 3 a.m. Sunday and 8:30 p.m. to midnight on Sunday? Okay, so on Saturdays he earns time and a half for the first 4 hours. Okay, so on Saturday he works from 7:30 p.m. So 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30. Going to 11:30 would be his 4 hours. And he's still working then. So he's going to get 4 hours at time and a half times by his hourly rate of pay, which is $16.80. Now that was to 11:30. He now gets double time for everything after that, and he gets double time for everything that he works on Sunday, because he actually works over midnight. He's working over from Saturday night to Sunday morning. So let's just count all the hours that he works now at double time. So from 11:30 p.m., 12:30, 1:30, 2:30 would be 3 hours and an extra half an hour to take it to here. So that was another 2.5 hours to get to 3 a.m. He also works from 8:30 p.m. to midnight on Sunday. So how many hours is that? 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30. So there is 3.5 hours that he works on that shift. So altogether, that is 6 hours that he does at double time. So 6 hours, times it by double time, and times by his hourly rate of pay, which is $16.80. So on the weekend, he's doing 4 hours of time and a half. And he's doing 6 hours at double time, which is $302.40. Okay,